Probably you've been told that learning a new alphabet is the hardest part of a new language. In this video, I'm not just going to teach you the 33 letters of Ukrainian alphabet, I'm going to prove that you can actually start reading it. By the end of this video, you will be able to look at Ukrainian words and sound them out. We are going to split the alphabet into 4 easy groups. The first group is the letters you already know, our true friends. Second, the letters that look familiar but are trying to trick you, the false friends. Third, the brand new letters. And finally, the special characters that give Ukrainian its unique flavor. The first group I call the true friends. Why? Because they look just like English letters and they make the exact sound you'd expect. First up is A. Looks like A, sounds like the A in father, car. It's the wide open A sound. So if you see the word mama, you can actually read it. Mama. It means mother. You just read your first Ukrainian word. Next we have ka. Sounds like k, like in kite. So would you read this international word? Cacao. The next letter is M. Sounds like m. You already saw it in mama. The next one is O. It makes that O sound from core or more. So if you see the word more, for example, you can sound it out. More. It means a sea. Finally, in this group we have ta. Sounds like t, as in top. Let's try the word you definitely know. Atom. Atom. So let's recap our 5 true friends. I'll spell the sounds. A, K, M, O, T. Now let's move to the next group, the false friends. These letters look just like English letters, but they make a completely different sound. The first one is V. It looks like a B, but it is not. In Ukrainian language, this letter makes V sound, like in victory, always. Let's practice. Video. You know the word, you just have to apply the new rule. Next up is N. This is not an H. This letter makes the N sound, as in no or never. Let's try an international word, bank. Bank. Now for the letter R. This one looks just like English P. This is a rolled or thrilled R. If you can't roll your R yet, don't worry, a regular pronunciation like in robot works just fine for now. The key is just remembering it's R. Let's try an iconic word, restaurant. 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 Here is another one, S. It always makes S sound, like in sun or snake. For example, let's try the word sick, that means juice. Sick. Or the word for soup, soup. Soup. Let's talk about U. This letter looks just like English Y, but in Ukrainian it's actually a vowel. It makes the U sound, as in boot or moon. Let's practice with most important word of all, Ukraina. Ukraina. Finally, in our tricky group, H. Looks like an X, but it doesn't make a X sound. It's a scratchy sound from the back of your throat. Let's pronounce the sound. H. H. Let's try it in the words. Хвіст. Хист. Now the quick recap, because it's the most important part. I'll pronounce the sounds. V, N, R, S, U, H. This was the hardest part, and you are already done with it. Okay, hit pause for a second. You've already learned 11 letters and you are starting to see the patterns. If you are finding this video useful, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. I make lessons that break down complex stuff into simple logical steps just like this. We are moving to the third group, brand new letters. Let's start with an easy one. This is B. Looks kind of like a number 6. This is your B sound, like in book. So the word for banana is banan. Banan. Next is he. This is a super common letter and it's a sound we don't quite have in English. H. H. It's a gentle, breathy sound. For example, the word for hat is голова. Голова. Ukrainian also has a letter for the hard G sound that you know from word go. It's the letter G. The sound is G. It looks just like a last letter but with a little hook. A great example is gudzik, that means button. Gudzik. Gudzik. Here is the letter. Looks like a little house. This is a simple D sound, like in dog. The word for home in Ukrainian is dim. Dim. The next letter is Z. It looks like a little bug or a star. It makes Z sound you heard in the middle of the words pleasure or treasure. Let's pronounce the Ukrainian word for frog. Жаба. Жаба. This one is Z. Looks exactly like the number 3. It makes a standard Z sound like in zoo. Let's say the word for winter in Ukrainian. Зима. Zima. Next is yod. The sound is y. You can hear it in such English words as boy or yes. The perfect example is the word for yogurt, yogurt. Here we have L. It's a simple L sound, as in love. The word for summer is lito, lito. This letter is P. It makes a P sound, like in park. And the word for park you can probably guess is park. Park. This one is F. It's a circle with a line through it. It makes the F sound, like in fun. Let's try the word for background. Phone. Phone. Now for a few letters that represent a sound we use two characters for in English. This is C. It makes the C sound, as in the end of cats. A word you'll see everywhere is center. Center. This is ch. Look kind of like an upside down H. And it sounds like ch, as in the word church. A very important Ukrainian word is chai. Tea. Chai. This one is sha. It makes the sh sound as in chu. The word for hat is shapka. Shapka. And finally scha. It looks like the previous letter but with a little tail. It sounds like sh and represents the two sounds sh and ch. Sh. Think of the phrase fresh cheese. The classic example of the word with this letter, borscht. Borscht. You just learned 14 new letters, and because they were brand new, you had nothing to unlearn. Quick review. I'll say the sounds. B, H, G, D, J, Z, Y, L. P, F, C, Ch, Sh, Sh. And let's move for the last group. This group has our remaining vowels and two special signs. First, let's finish the vowels. We already know A, O, U. Here is A. Looks like English E, but sound like A. Let's see it in the word. Clan. Clan. Next is E. This sound is famously tricky for English speakers. It takes practice. A simple word is sin. Sin. This is E. A great example is the word we saw earlier. Dim. Dim. Now for the soft vowels. These are cool because they basically have U sound built into them. Ya, as in yard. So let's see in the word. The word for apple is яблуко. Яблуко. U, which looks just like O and E fused together. It makes the U sound as in you. Let's see in the word. Юность. Юность. One more letter is Ye, as in yes. Let's see in the word. Енот. Енот. And the last letter is Y. It's like E with two dots. This letter is unique to Ukrainian and always makes the Y sound, as in yield. In Ukrainian, hedgehog is їжак. Їжак. Finally, our two special signs. This is the soft sign, м'який знак in Ukrainian. It makes no sound of its own. Its only job is to tell you that the consonant before it gets softened. For example, the word день. We have the sound n without the soft sign, but with soft sign we have н. So день, день. And last but not least, its opposite, the apostrophe. The apostrophe also makes no sound. Its job is to create a hard break between a consonant and a vowel, preventing any softening. It forces a clear separation. For example, the word for 5 is пять. The apostrophe forces you to say the hard P and then the distinct ya sound. Пять. П'ять. And that's it. This is all 33 letters of the Ukrainian alphabet. You have taken an incredible step today. If this lesson helped you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more language lessons that make Ukrainian fun and easy. See you in the next lesson. Papa!